welcome to the start of another reading vlog. Start this one Monday evening. I'm currently reading Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm on page 70. This is about Sophia. She's 12 years old and she finds out that she isn't human, that she's an elf. But her whole family is human. So she don't know like if they're really her parents or what's going on. Or if what happened. But since Fritz, this boy, he finds out, they kind of knew about like a girl missing or being gone, a girl that's an elf that was living with the humans or something like that. And they been looking for her. And yeah. And she's telepathic. And yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm not very far in, but I think she winds up leaving her family and goes to the elf world and starts going to like the school there and stuff, and someone's trying to like kidnap her or something. I'm not really sure. But it says at the end that, well, I'm not going to tell you because that might spoil, like, that part there kind of is really spoilish, so I'm not going to read it to you guys. Even though if I start reading and there's, like, a lot that I want to talk about and I can't, like, figure out a way to do without talking about spoilers, and then, of course, I'll warn you. But right now, I don't think anything I really said was, really, spoilerly. But, yeah, so I'm really excited. I know I started this a while ago, and I think I was like into the hundreds somewhere, and I put it down. But like I was saying when I talked about this book before, that Beautiful Bookish Bethany, I'm a Patreon aunt of hers, and this was the book for this month, so I had to have it done before Sunday because Sunday is going to be the live show. And I didn't do the other book that they were doing, even though I'm interested in that book, so I might pick it up at another time. But I didn't have the money at the time. I forget what the other book was. It had something to do with numbers, I think. Anyways, I didn't do that one, and it was like a real big book, and they were doing it last month and this month. So this month is going to be, like I said, this one. And then next month, our read for, if you're a Patreon of hers, is going to be Just Mercy. But they got the regular version. I have the young adult version. Because they were doing I think they were giving money to something, like the cause that he believes in or something like that. The cause for like justice and stuff like that. Yeah, it says how do you say that word, of this book, proceedings, how do you say that word, of this book will go to charity to help in Stevenson's important work to benefit the poor, the violent, the voiceless, and the vulnerable. So this one, you guys will see me read in next month. I might see if I can find the adult copy. Maybe I can find the adult copy at the library, but I kind of want to use this one too because I want to take notes and stuff. I'm sure you'll basically get the same idea. It's just that this one's more geared towards middle grade or young adult to help them understand better. But I think I could read this, so you'll be hearing me talk about this next month in a vlog. I might do like a reading vlog for it. I'm not really sure yet. So I just thought I would show you a couple of books that you might see, just in case I don't do a TBR, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do a TBR next month. So I thought I would show you at least one of the books I was going to be reading next month, even though you guys know I'm reading New Moon. That one, of course, I'll be reading the last two in that quartet. And yeah, you'll see some more. I'll talk about some other books throughout the vlogs of what I might be reading. So I do have some other ones I really want to read next month, and try to read some more of the ones like started reading but didn't finish. I know next month isn't Pride Month anymore, but I think I'm going to pick, since I've been in such a reading slump, I think next month I might read a couple more books for Pride Month, even though it's over with. But since this reading slump really like pushed me behind in my books, so I want to read more. And plus you should read it even when it's not, you know, Pride Month. So, but I'm also going to try to finish this. I don't know if I'm going to read it in this vlog or not, but I definitely want to read some more in this. Hopefully I can get this finished. Right now I finished 3 books. One was a reread, of course, and then the other 2 that you guys heard me talk about. Yeah. But this one I would love, if possible, to finish it by the end of the month. It's a short book. It's only not even 200, I mean, not even like, what you call it? Not even 300 pages. I mean, not even over, it's just like 2 pages over 250. So it's 252 pages, so. It's just that the wording is kind of smaller than some of the other ones. So I'm really enjoying it, but it's taken me longer to read it compared to this, because this one's, you know, middle grade and it's fluffy and it's just easier to read. So, but if I can finish 5 books for the month, I would be very happy. So I'm going to work on this one, maybe 6 books that I might finish, because I'm hoping to finish New Moon. I'm doing a reading vlog for that, a book journey or book diary, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Right now, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm not going to talk about it since I'm doing a diary of it, but right now, I am right here. I'm pretty far. I'm on page 342, so I should finish this too, so I might finish actually 6 books. I think before I worry about this one, because it's smaller, I think I will try to get this one finished and the one I'm currently reading, The Keeper of Lost Cities. So, yeah. But yeah, so this one is still, I got a while to go. There's, a lot of this is like, you know, other things. 563 pages, so I'm getting there. I should be done with this probably in another 2 to 3 days. I'm done reading it for today, but I did read a big chunk today, and you can see a lot of different colors in there. I got some yellows in there because of, you know, like either things that like that somebody like, you know, like kind of scary parts or something like that. Not necessarily scary, but things that I don't like, or parts that are sad, or anything yellow is like even things that can make me angry in books. Yeah, things like that. You can see a lot of yellows in here. And there's some greens in there. There's some quotes I like, or passages I like. I know that these can be pretty problematic. And I know there's a lot of racism in these books, but this one here is like my favorite one of the books. Like, I don't even remember book 3. I know I read book 3, but I don't remember it. But book 4 I never read. So book 4, I've heard about different things about it. So I know like a lot of things that happen in book 4, but I don't know everything about book 4. So when I do book 4, a lot of it will be, you know, things that I don't know. This one, it's been a while, so I forgot a lot of things that happened in this one. But that's it for that one. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, because I am missing the Bachelor special, and I'm going to see about watching it. But I will talk to you guys all probably tomorrow. Bye. Hi everybody, I know I said I wasn't going to update you anymore tonight, but I decided to read a little bit more. So I'm on 140 now. So now there will be a little bit of spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you're planning on ever reading the series, and don't watch this part. But yeah, so since the last time I updated you, she wound up Sophia. She wound up moving to the elf world. What happened was she didn't move there, of course, because she's an elf, she ain't human. And they were going to pretend like she was killed, and her parents think she was killed, but instead she would rather her parents not have that on to think something like that, so that she just had them like erase her from their memory. So, and now she's living with this one couple that lost their kid. I guess she was like 20 when she died. I think they said. I might be wrong, but now that's where she's staying. Their names are I forget, because we just met them. Grady, I think. Yeah, Grady and Adeline or something like that. It's Adaline. But yeah, I'm really liking the characters. I like Fritz. How do you say his name? Fitz? F-I-T-Z? I don't know how you say that, but I like him. And I love his family, besides the sister. I don't understand the sister. She seems kind of jealous. Why would she be jealous? I don't know. But anyway, she seems jealous. But it's interesting because, like, she could tell that animals are when they're hurting or something like that. And then I got a what color was it that I put? Oh, a dark green, I think it is. Let me find it. Let me see. Yeah, it's a dark green. I'll find it. I see it right here. I decided to use a dark green for like food that sounds interesting that we don't know about. I mean, that we don't have. Like this one thing, it's called Mellow Melt. It says, Mellow Melt turned out to be a gooey cake that tastes like fresh baked chocolate chip cookies soaked in ice cream and covered in frosting and butterscotch. It said it melted on her tongue and was hands down the best thing Sophia had ever tasted. Sounds interesting. So if I find anything else like that, I'm going to use the dark green. I don't know how many of these type I have left. Some books I only use like 4 or 5 colors, and then some books I'm going to use more. But I thought since this one had an interesting food, that I would write it down. I mean, mark it so I could know. And I just got to remember to write it. I put it down here. I put for food. It won't be all foods. It would just be interesting foods. I might use a different color if it's like a food that doesn't sound good. But there's like different kinds of animals. Animals that are supposed to be extinct. Extinct? I think that's how you say extinct. Like Mathis? How do you say those words? What else was there? Let me see what else. Because where she's staying, it's like a place for animals. I mean, they have yeah, it's like an animal farm, I guess, that they work for. They treat the animals, but it's like different kinds of like, they get trained and then they get released into protective homes. Let me see, I'll tell you. So woolly mammoths. How do you say that word? I could never say it right. Let's see, what else do they have? I think they have other kind. Let me see. They have gnomes. thought there was another kind of animal that they mentioned. Oh, a triosophic, triosophagus? How do you say that word? I can never pronounce that word. I guess that's how you say it. I'm not sure. It's the Tyrannosaurus, if I got that right. But yeah, so far it's a very interesting book. Like I said, I'm on page 140, so I still got a while to go, but I'm going to try to make it last for a few days. Unless I really get into it, then I'll start it sooner. But I at least want to have it done by, let's see, Tuesday. Like, I might stop before, like this was, I was supposed to already stop, but I already, like, went past where I was supposed to go. But, if I finish this tonight, then actually I'll probably finish this part tonight, and then we'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Because I have to have it done by Sunday for the live show that Beautiful Bookish Bethany is doing, so. Yeah. But I might finish it before then. We will see. But that's all I've been reading. But I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah. And I'll touch you guys all in later on. Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. I was going to say Wednesday. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the evening. I haven't really been reading much. I read a few more chapters in Keeper of the Lost City. We're finally getting to where she's going to school. So yay! Just started, so I don't know much of it yet. There was a weird scene, but I'm not going to spoil it in case you're planning on reading the book, but there was something interesting that just happened. We met some more people. I like this boy. His name is Dex. Dex. I guess that's how you say it, Dex. I think that's how you say it, but I'm not sure. And then there's one that we just met. I don't know nothing really about him. His name is Jimson or something like that. Jensi, Jensi, that we just met, so yeah. And yeah, I'm not very far, like, excuse me. I'm only on page 168, so like I said, I read like a chapter or two. So, and then I'm kind of in a mood for a thriller, or mystery, so I started What Lies Between Us by John Mayers. I just started it, so I'm only on chapter 5, which is page 27. So they're really short chapters. Let me see. It says that, I guess Maggie must have did something to Nina. Or Nina thinks that Maggie did something to her. And she, like, keeps her chained upstairs. And she brings her down, like, every other night for dinner. And that's the only time this lady gets to come down. And it said something about, like, but it says something like Maggie would rather die than tell Nina, yeah. She doesn't want to tell her, I guess, what really happened or something, I don't know. So she'd rather die than to tell her whatever the thing may be. It has something to do with the house. Because it says something like, because in this house, the truth is more dangerous than lies. So, but I really love the one by John Mayers. So, yeah. I know Gabby Reads. This is like one of her favorite authors. And she was the one that got me into wanting to read the one. And she's the one that got me into wanting to read this one. Because she really loved it. And then I want to get some of it. If I could talk, I want to get some of his other books later. But I don't have really nothing to say yet about this book. It just seems strange. But I got a long way to go. Like I said, I just started it. Who knows if I'm even going to, like, finish any of these books before the end of the month. You guys know I'm still going through the not sure what I want to read type of mood, because like I've only finished 3 books and everything else is like not like it. I like what I'm reading, but they're not holding my attention as much as Felix Ever After did, or even when I just got done reading Mexican Gothic. Even Mexican Gothic, which I gave like a 3.75, like I went through like this. Other books are just taking me a while. But yeah, I am intrigued by just the beginning of this. I'm not going to tell you how these two connect or anything like that, the 2 people. But yeah, it's very intriguing so far. But I don't know if I'm going to read anymore. If I do, I will update you guys. I think I'm going to maybe read some more in New Moon. And then probably maybe go back to this. I don't know if I'm going to add any more to this video. I might add like one more clip to this video before I start a new video. So if I do another clip on here, I'll come back and update you and then in that clip. But for right now, I'm going to let you guys go because like I said, I haven't really read enough to really tell you much. I just wanted to update you and let you know what is going on. But I hope you guys all are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi everybody, so sorry I am starting Wednesday vlog really late, but I really just started reading like books that I could talk about on here. I finished New Moon, which of course was for my my book diary that I'm doing. I'm doing all the books. So I didn't do the first one because I told you guys before that the first one was in my when I did books with different vampire books that I did a video for. So, but the rest of the books are going to have their own book diary. So I just did New Moon. Then next week I will start Eclipse, and I don't know, probably after I finish Eclipse, I'll probably take a few days before I go into, and then what I'm probably going to do is read Eclipse, and then read another book, and then go into Breaking Dawn. And then the following month, of course, I'll be reading Midnight Sun and doing the same thing. But me and my friend Ryan from Legendary Reader, we're buddy reading Killer Clown, the John Wayne Gacy murders by Terry Sullivan with Peter T. McKinney, how do you say his last name? We still got a while to go. We're about halfway through. We're not reading, well, I think we'll start reading again now every day. We've been reading anywhere from 2 to 3 chapters, but I was waiting for her to get caught up, and then she got a little over me. They got a little over me, a little bit over me, and then I got caught back up again with them, so, yeah. And this guy was really gross. Really gross. In case you don't know what this is about, this guy, John Wayne Gacy, he would kill these boys. He would dress up, sometimes he would dress up as clowns and get them that way. Sometimes he would just offer the people money, like to give him, you know, I'm not going to talk about it because the door is open so the kids can hear, but to have, you know, oral with them. That's what I'm going to say. Without the kids, because in case the kids can hear me, but yeah. And he would wind up killing them. Sometimes he would like be like, oh, you'll get, like, if I do this, you know, if I like put this rope around you, you'll get, you know, your pleasure, you know, would be better and stuff like that. And then while they were having their, you know, then he would strangle them. And yeah, he was just really sick. And this one one boy goes missing after that, that's what starts making them look at John Wayne Gacy. And yeah, he was just a really sick, messed up guy, I tell you. Really gross. And I started reading Hideaway by Nora Roberts. I'm pretty far. I'm on page 86. It's a really fast-paced book, like already 86, but it's a big book. Like there's 450-something pages. But this is about this girl, Catalina, or Caitlin. I think it's Catalina. Could be Caitlin. I think it's Caitlin, but they call her Kate. When she was little, she was kidnapped. Her and her cousins were playing hide and go seek, and she got kidnapped. And she escaped, and this boy, well, they call him Dylan, but in here it says his name is Callan, C-A-L-L-A-N, but they call him Dylan when they were talking to, when he found her, because she snuck into the house, and he went down to get something to eat, and he saw her inside the house, and anyways, the father and them came and got her, and then they find out that it was an inside job and someone else was involved as well. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you should be able to figure it out. But anyways, if you read the book, it's really obvious. Like I knew right away who the inside job, who the person was that was from the inside. But it might not be obvious to you. Who knows? But I think it will be. But anyways, it just got to the part where, well, I don't want to tell you because of spoilers, but we're getting to the part where they're getting ready to leave. Right now they live in, I forget, Hollywood. And then they're supposed to move to, is it Los Angeles? No, Ireland or somewhere? I can't remember. Let me see if it tells you. Ireland, yeah, it was Ireland. They're getting ready to pretty soon move to Ireland because of what happened. They need to get away. And then the last half will be like when she's older and she comes back and has to deal with everything that happened. Because I guess when she comes back is when she meets Dylan, because I'm assuming Dylan's going to be the love interest. Anyways, it says that when she comes back that she's going to face two different things. One, that because of that, something, love starts happening, and the other one, something dangerous. So, I don't know. This is right here. It says, what she doesn't know yet was 2 seeds had been planted that long ago night, one of great love and one of terrible vengeance. So, the great love, I'm assuming, is going to be with Dylan. I could be wrong. Or Callan. I don't know, but I guess he goes by Dylan. But yeah. So far, it's interesting. Like I said, she's only 10 years old right now. So, well, I didn't tell you she was 10 years old, but she's a kid still, not. So, I think it'll get really even more interested once she comes back, when she's older. Excuse me. But I really love Nora Roberts. Even though I don't read her very much as Nora Roberts anymore, I usually read her as J.D. Robb. Hey. Which I'm really looking forward to the next Eve Dallas book, which will be out in September. But now we're getting off track. But yeah, this one is really interesting so far. But like I said, I got a long way to go. But I know her books a lot because I've been reading Nora Roberts since I was little. Because you guys know I'm going to be 50 this year. So, and she's been around. Nora Roberts has been around forever. Yeah, she's been around for a long time, and I love her to pieces. I've read so many books by Nora Roberts when I was growing up. She was one of my favorite, and she still is one of my favorite authors today. So I think that's so neat that there's some authors that just stick with you throughout since you were young. And Nora Roberts' books were mine. Nora Roberts, oh gosh, what are some of the other ones? Jewel Garwin, Joanna Lindsay, Jude Deverell, or how do you say the last name? So many authors I used to read when I was growing up. Because when I was growing up, I was really big into romance. So, yeah. Romance was my thing growing up. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. This is going to be the end of this reading vlog, because it's going to be kind of long. And I will start a new reading vlog tomorrow. And who knows, I'm not sure if I'm going to read any more on that tonight. I might. I'm going to go make me something to eat because I'm getting hungry again. And then I might watch a video and then go to bed. Or I might watch a video after I'm done while I'm eating and then read for another half hour to an hour in the book. I don't know. Or I might go into another book. Who knows? But I'll update you guys whatever I do tomorrow. As long as I read something tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a kind of busy day. The kids my two girls graduate on either the 8th or the 9th, I believe it is. It depends on, like, if it doesn't rain or if it does rain. So if it doesn't rain, they'll graduate, I believe, on the 8th or the 9th. I can't remember. Whatever that Wednesday is. They'll either graduate the second Wednesday of the month. I think it's the second Wednesday. I'm not positive. But I know it's Wednesday or Thursday. If it doesn't rain, it'll be on a Wednesday. If it rains, it'll be on Thursday. So tomorrow we got to run and get their cap and gowns and tickets. And yeah. So yeah. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done. So if I get any reading done, I will do a vlog. But otherwise, I will definitely be vlogging on Friday or Saturday, because we might go out Friday as well. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, because I didn't mean for this video to be so long, this part, and so rambly. But I hope you guys all had a great Wednesday. By the time you see this, I don't know, it might not be up until next week. I might put it up on Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure yet. But, sorry, there's ambulances going on. I tell you guys, a lot of stuff goes on around here. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys later.